Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of our dirty money experiment. Yes, it is STEM with Mr. C. It's been about a week, and I figure it's probably a good time to check our petri dishes to see if we grew any bacteria from our money. Now, if you didn't catch the first episode, right, Dirty Money Part 1, you're going to probably want to click up there, okay? And after that, then you're going to want to see Dirty Money Part 2, which is going to be up there as well. And that's going to show you how to take the bacteria from your money and actually get it to culture on your petri dishes. So here it is, Part 3. To complete this experiment, or to finish this experiment, really, you're just going to need your petri dishes, all right? You are going to need a plastic bag and a little bit of bleach. Now, I don't have any of those here with me. They're in the other room. I will grab them, and that's just so I can show you how to properly dispose of your petri dishes. I don't want you just chucking them in the garbage and growing all sorts of fun stuff in the garbage, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to properly dispose of it and kill all the bacteria. Now, if you want to go the extra mile, you want to do something extra, there is going to be a part 4 of Dirty Money, right? And we're gonna explore the different ways that we can actually kill bacteria. Okay, so if you want to do the extra lesson with me, you're going to need at least one of the following. Well, you're going to need your petri dishes, of course. You're going to need one of these following, right? I have some soap, and I have some lavender bouquet. Yes, don't judge. I like the smell of lavender. And I have it a little mixed with water here just to simulate hand washing. I have some rubbing alcohol. You can also use hand sanitizer. I don't have any hand sanitizer with me, but I'm going to use 70% rubbing alcohol, which is really recommended for hand sanitizer. And I also have this little nifty thing I bought at Walmart, and it's a little phone spa. It's basically an ultraviolet light, and it does ultraviolet C. We'll talk about that, don't worry about it. And this is great for sanitizing and killing bacteria, viruses, and all sorts of yuckies that are everywhere. It's small enough so you just put your phone under it and it's great. This was about $10, I think. I was surprised. They're popping up all over the place. I'm sure you can guess why. Big Lots has a ton of them. So if you want to try this out, fantastic. If you don't have this, regular old sunlight will work just fine, okay? Okay. Safety concerns, okay? You can handle the petri dishes if you haven't looked at them. Now, we purposely haven't looked at them, right? I haven't taken pictures every day or every hour just to be like, I mean, I already know what's in here, but just to be kind of surprised by it, like, ooh, that's gross. So safety conditions, right? You can touch the petri dishes with your hands. That's fine, okay? Once you're done with that, don't touch your hand, don't touch your face, don't touch your eye, don't touch anything. Wash your hands, 20 seconds, soap and water, okay? Soap and running water. You know the drill. We've done it for a while. Okay, don't touch the bacteria, please. Please don't touch anything growing on there. You're gonna see some bacteria. You'll probably see, maybe if you're lucky, maybe a fungus will be on there. I don't know. Nothing good is gonna come from you touching it and like touching your face, right? Nothing good is gonna happen. We're gonna talk about bacteria at the end of this, but I'm gonna tell you nothing good. There are no good bacterias right now. Bacteriums. The plural of bacteria. There's nothing good in here. There's no good bacteria in here that you wanna be messing with, okay? If you have latex gloves, fantastic, you can totally use those. Just make sure and throw them away. All right, I think that's good. If you don't have eyedroppers or pipettes, cotton swabs are just fine, right? You're gonna take the hand sanitizer, you're gonna take the soap and water, and we're gonna show you what to do with that. So that's fine too. Okay, I know it seems like a lot, but it's really not. It's just petri dishes, and then the normal stuff we use to kill bacteria. We're gonna see if it actually works. Spoiler alert, we already know it does, but it's kind of cool to see it in a petri dish. Okay, let's go ahead and get a top-down view and let's unbag these petri dishes and see how disgusting this is. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So I have all my money here. I've got my 1, my 5, my 10, and my 20. So let's go ahead. Let's start with the $1 bill, old George Washington. Okay, so let's open this up, and then we'll get you a nice tight view of what's happening here. And it's gross. All right, let's I don't recommend taking the lid off, but so you guys can see this. Oh yeah, that's just nasty. Let's get a nice bright look at that, and oh yeah, oh, 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 that's disgusting.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, that's 1 week of growing. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm gonna get a pipette here. I'm gonna make sure. So we've got all kinds. I mean, and you saw I've swabbed it on one side and the other. I mean, I've got some orange, yellow things happening here. I have no idea what's going on here. I got some white. I got more little yellow dots there. Oh yeah, that's just gross. That's just nasty. Look at that. Oh yeah, that is. Oh, there's a nice little. Looks like a wart on there. So you can see my $1 bill was pretty disgusting. I didn't touch anything, so I'm gonna turn it back over. Let's do our $5 bill. All right, old Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's. Oh, it's so gross. Look at that.
Ew, David.
Look, and we're gonna. Oh, and that smells too. I can smell that. Oh yeah. That's, oh, look at that. That's, you get some more, so you get these, you notice there's some similarities here as we're looking at this. So don't just look at it and go, that's gross, right? It is. But there's a lot of similarities here, and you notice these little yellow, like these canary yellow little dots there. I mean, there's something going on. That one's a little red. We'll get a nice tight zoom in there. Hopefully this light isn't too bright. Oh yeah, that's what I need. I need the strobe light. Turn the strobe light on. You can see we got a lot of the same similar things happening here. Wow, okay, that's pretty gross. I think the light does help. There we go. Yeah, I got a new light for my GoPro, so you can totally see what's happening here. All right, let's check out our $10 bill. That's so gross. It's so fun, and it's so gross at the same time. Let's do our $10 bill. All right, $10. This is after 1 week. I did this a week ago. Oh, that's even worse. Oh gosh. Oh yeah.
I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw up.
Don't throw up.
Nice dinner that I had. I'm going to throw it up.
Woo! Look at that. So you see, that stinks too. Oh, that stinks. You notice we have our yellow little dots here. So that's a similarity between all of these, right? And this one's, I mean, it's starting to like, that's all wet. Yeah, that's not from the agar, that's bacteria. And we got those yellow, but it looks like it's like a nice dark orange. And that's, I mean, you can see it staining right there. It's just growing, right? This, I mean, that looks like something you'd see on like a pimple or something. Like I could just squeeze that and something would come out. That's gross. Okay, yeah, and my hands got a little bit of that, so I will make sure and wash my hands. I'm actually gonna use rubbing alcohol right now. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's get out our $20 bill. See what's happening there. Oh, man, look at that.
I'm gonna puke.
Just go. Go.
More of the same, right? And so we're getting, obviously, there's something going on here, right? And I mean, you can just see this, right? Obviously, this was clean when I started, and now it's just, now you got a nice little, looks like a pink little pus right there. You got these same yellow dots, right? And so we can do, unfortunately, we're gonna talk about bacteria and kind of the limits of what we can do right now, but you see all this, oh my gosh, that's just nasty, right? And I'm gonna go and bring over, the OC and AP did this as well. OC did it with his money, and he did my cell phone, and AP did the doorknob. So let's go ahead and check that out right now. And we labeled them. I didn't label the bags, but let's see what we have here. Some sort of surprise. And, okay, so this is his dollar bill. This is the OC's dollar bill. And you can see, right, we're getting a lot of the same, look at that. That's beautiful, right? And that's exactly where he swabbed it. And you can see he swabbed it back and forth. And look at that, you get these same little yellow, I mean, that's bacteria. And this has only been kind of, I say, festering, growing, culturing. It's only been about 4 days. So this is after 4 days of doing his dollar bill. Obviously mine are a lot more gross. They were also in they were in heavy contact with that warm spot between my router, my PlayStation, and my cable box, okay? This is my cell phone, and if you ever, so this is a little extra credit here. If you ever wonder what else is dirty in your house, many of you think, oh, the toilet's really dirty. No, your cell phone, or my cell phone, is pretty disgusting.
Ew, David.
I now clean it, and that's one of the reasons why I got one of those phone spas, is now I can just clean it. And that's where he swiped all along right there, and that's, you can see, and this is what I want to show, right? Nothing over here was touched. This is all touched right there. So you can see, oh, that's just nasty, right? Oh, that's nasty. And then one more, again, many people think, oh, the door, you know, the toilet. I would actually argue, and I'm gonna prove to you, that the doorknob is actually, AP did this one, the doorknob is actually gonna be really disgusting. I mean, look, you get these same little globules there, and we got nice bacteria happening. That's spreading over nicely. Oh, look at that, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this, that worked great. Oh my gosh, that is, oh, all right. Wow. All right, let's go back and let's talk a little bit about what's happening here. Okay, so if you don't want to go on, right, we're going to talk about bacteria. So again, don't leave yet. We're going to talk about how to dispose of these petri dishes, right? Because I don't want you just chucking them in the garbage, because really, it's just not good, right? We want to make sure and kill this bacteria, because we don't really know what we're growing. And unfortunately, that's one of the limitations here, right? We don't have a microscope, so we really can't see what kind of bacteria this is. We're gonna talk about the different kinds of bacteria. But again, the purpose here is to prove that money is really dirty, right? How many people are touching money? How many people haven't washed their hands? How many people have touched their doorknobs, their cell phones, the dirt, and they're handling money, right? So we prove that money is fairly disgusting. You can see I washed my hands, but I'm not taking any chances. So because this money is dirty, you could probably say it needs to be laundered. Yeah, it's a money laundering joke. Anyway, parents, you'll get that, I think.
Right.
Anyway, so we're gonna dispose of this safely. So I have my gallon Ziploc bag, and I have some bleach here, right? Now, this is my Great Value Low Splash Bleach. Smells like linen, because I love the smell of linen. And bleach will work. So what you're gonna do, open up your Ziploc bag. So if you wanna stick around and do the experiment with me on killing germs and killing bacteria, you may not wanna do this. So go ahead and pick what you want, and you can undo the top of your petri dish. So I'm gonna undo it and just leave it in there. You're not gonna use these again. I'm gonna take my 20, my 20 is pretty good. I'm gonna take my 10, that's disgusting. Okay, put in there. And I think I'll take my 5. Whatever petri dishes you're gonna put in there, put them in your Ziploc bag. And you're just gonna pour a little bit of bleach, okay? How much bleach? You only really need about 1/4 cup. You don't need a lot. Bleach does a fantastic job of killing bacteria. So here we go, pour a little bit in. And I'm just gonna seal it. Oh yeah, that's a nice bleach smell. And there we go. And I can already see it's like killing, I mean, it's already like, and now you can throw this away, right? I can already see the little globules there. So now what you're gonna do is just throw this away. And I would recommend any of the paper bags that you used or whatever you put this in, you need to throw those away too. Don't reuse them, right? Again, you don't know if the bacteria is on there, it's hard to see, you don't wanna mess around with that, so just throw it away. So I'm gonna throw this away. But right now I'm gonna put it down here. It's gonna sit in that bleach little solution. Be careful with bleach. One, it will irritate your skin and your eyes if you get it on you. Two, bleach is closed, so if you have a really nice shirt or nice jeans and you get bleach on it, it will turn it white. If you use too much bleach, it'll actually fray the fabric and rip it apart. So don't play around bleach. Okay, now, if you want to do the extra lesson with me, then you're going to want to stick around and go ahead and grab your rubbing alcohol, your hand sanitizer, your soap and water, or your ultraviolet light, whatever you want. And let's go ahead and get cracking. All right, so you're gonna need, I recommend the eyedropper or Q-tips, right? I have 4 dishes, and I'm actually, since I have my bleach out, I'll really show you what bleach will do to bacteria. I don't recommend you do this. Don't mess around with bleach. I just want to show you guys, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom in right here, and we're gonna show you what we're gonna do.